Hello everyone, welcome back to Tina Teach Django. Once again, we're back with QuerySet, but this time we're filtering the data using QuerySet. Now, what is filtering and why do we need it? Filtering, as you've already guessed, it filters your search by only returning the rows or columns that matches the search condition. For example, in views.py, I have my data equals to members objects filter, first name John, and value. So we're only getting the values that associated with first name John. All right, and the filter method takes arguments as keyword arguments. So you can have more than one condition for the filtering. For example, we're working with the same thing, okay? We're just working with this line right here in views.py, and we're changing it to filter last name Bean, okay? ID 3 and then values. Since a comma denoted the keyword and, both condition must be satisfied. So there has to be an object whose last name is Bean with the ID 3. These two conditions must be fulfilled in order for you to get the correct records. All right. Otherwise, it's going to return an error, or it's going to tell you that it can't find it, or it doesn't exist, blah, blah, blah. All right. Let's move on to OR. This is a little bit different from AND. As I've mentioned, AND requires both conditions to be true. OR only needs one condition to match. Now, if both conditions actually match, OR is going to be very picky with this. It's not going to act how you would want it to act. It's going to outright refuse you. So OR only needs one condition to be true. So you have true and then false, or false and then true. Okay? And for the symbol, we use a pipe character. It looks like a little pipe. Now, my data equals to member objects filter, first name's Jessica, values pipe, member objects filter, first name John, values. Okay, so we could either have Jessica or we could have John, and it returns records whose first name is either Jessica or John. Now let's move on to field lookups. They're used to create specific where clauses. They're keywords that represent specific SQL keywords. Now, if this all sounds like mumbo jumbo to you, don't worry. We're just getting, to the introductory stage. For example, dot filter, first name starts with J. All right, and I just want to add a little bit of context. Dot filter over here corresponds to this part moving forward. All right, I just wanted to shorten it. Now, lookups syntax. All field lookup keywords must be specified with the field name, 2 underscores and the keyword, like so. Filter, first name, 2 underscore, starts with J, and then dot values. All right, let's move on to demonstrating the QuerySet filter. First off, we're going to go with the filter first name Emil values. All right, filter first name Jane values, but we can change this to, I believe we have a Kate in here, just so you can see, a little bit of a review what this filter does before we apply an and or to it. Now, I also want to mention that I have my server already running. Okay, so returning specific values. ID number 7, first name Kate, last name is Hudson. We have phone, join date, date time, all that good stuff. Now let's move on to an and or. So I'm going to delete this part and let's run filter last name. Let me think. Last name Hudson. Right, we have Hudson. ID is number 7 for Kate. Dot values, and we should see no changes, okay, as I reset it multiple times, we see no changes because it is correct. However, if we change the code a little bit, let's make ID number 3, and we have nothing. All right, because it doesn't exist, it returns nothing. And then let's not forget template. I'm going to change the code in template so Django will have an easier time of displaying the changes to us. And let's go ahead and let's go over here to template. Since we only have X, let's make it a little special with x.id, and then copy and paste first name, and then last name, contrast to save. Alright, in views.py, I'm going to go ahead and start with, member objects, filter, first name equals to Kate, and then dot values. Alright, let's move on to member dot objects, my bad. Filter, first name is, let's see, let's just make it John, alright, dot values. So we have returning specific values, 7, Kate, Hudson, okay? Even though we don't have John, it's alright because we have Kate, and only one condition needs to be fulfilled with OR. Last but not least, let's end with field lookups, okay? Filter, first name starts with K. Well, let's start with J, okay? Because I want to see the website being updated. All right, we have Jess and we have Jane. We have 2 J's. Now, what if we add dot values? What would that give us? Actually, the same thing. All right, they're the same syntax. So thank you for watching until the end. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. You can donate to me if you want. I do have a Ko-fi link. Don't forget to tune in to the next lesson, QuerySet Order by. Learn today, better tomorrow, and have a wonderful day.